Questions. Hi everyone, welcome to MECANMED live stream. I'm Agatha, a sales specialist here, and I'm excited to share our virtual anatomy table with you today. With over 18 years of serving 5,000 hospitals worldwide, MECAN is your best choice. With dedicated personnel in charge of each major system, such as procurement, after sales. If this is your first time to join us, please follow our channel and click our link below this request a detailed product brochure. Here is my digital business card. Feel free to message me on WhatsApp or email for exclusive offer today. And don't forget to hit follow. Let me introduce our company, Guangzhou MECANMED Limited, founded in 2006. Here's why we are your ideal partner. Pioneer in medical solution, we are one of the China's leading suppliers of one-stop medical equipment service. Proven expertise, global reach, decades of medical industry experience, active participation in international exhibition, and established partnership with hospitals, clinics, and distributors worldwide. Exceptional quality, delivery, and support. Products built to national aerospace project standards, backed by a 99% on-time delivery rate and comprehensive on-time training for installation, operation, and maintenance. Consistent customer satisfaction. Products receive widespread positive feedback. Now let's come to our product introduction part. Before I begin today's product presentation, please allow me to ask you a question. If you are a teacher or administrators of medical nursing educational institutions, are you still troubled by the challenge in anatomy teaching? The shortage of physical specimens makes dozens of students gather around one specimen, and those in back row can even see the structure clearly. Novice students are not proficient in anatomical operation, and they may accidentally damage key structures, leaving subsequent teaching to be theoretical only. But starting today, this situation can be overcome with our MC3002 virtual anatomy table I bring to you today. This device, also known as virtual dissection table or anatomy visualization table, is an advanced, interactive digital tool used primarily for teaching human anatomy. It simulates real-life anatomy dissection without the need for physical cadavers. While our virtual anatomy table can help you overcome this situation, first of all, it completely breaks the predicament of the shortage of physical specimens. Traditional cadaver-based learning faces challenges such as limited ability, high cost, and the ethical or legal restriction. In contrast, based on the three-dimensional reconstruction of continuous real tomographic images, our virtual anatomy table offers more than 5,000 3D reconstructed anatomical structures that can be used repeatedly without degradation. These digital modules eliminate the need for preservation, storage, or disposal of physical specimens, making the medical and anatomical education cost-effective and low maintenance. Secondly, it solves the problems of the interruption of practice caused by the damage of the specimen in traditional anatomy practice. In physical dissection, once an incision or similar operation is made, it cannot revert to its original state. Moreover, the procedure is relatively complex and requires a certain level of skills and enterprise experience. However, the digital models of virtual anatomy table can be used repeatedly, which allow users to freely perform the incision or similar operation. Even though the wrong operation caused by the accidents or lack of experience occurs, user can undo or redo the operation at any time. Now let me introduce our three MCE 302 Virtual Anatomy Table and its operation in detail. The system covers systematic anatomy, regional anatomy, and sectional anatomy. The system anatomy module is divided into 12 systems, including locomotor system, alimentary system, respiratory system, urinary system, and visual organ, central nervous system, and endocrine system, and so on. The regional anatomy table is divided into 8 systems, such including the neck system, chest system, abdomen system, and upper limb system, and lower limb system. The sectional anatomy module mainly compares the true human body section picture with CT or MRI images. The upper left side is the human section. The lower part is the corresponding CT MRI. The lower part is the corresponding CT MRI. The right side is the 3D structures. Take the locomotor system as an example. There are many preset positions under the system. Take the skulls as example. Click the skull picture to enter the skull scene. The middle of the scene is the 3D viewing area. You can use your hands to directly interact with the 3 anatomical modules on the touch screen, allow you to freely rotate, zoom, or examine the structures from any angles with intuitive gestures. Or you can quickly select different visual angles for viewing through the shortcut button below the model, including anterior, posterior, lateral, superior, inferior, and so on. The toolboard, which contains various functions, is on the right side and the bottom. For the toolbar on the right side, the single show button is to clear the anatomical structure except the selected one, convenient for user to track the structure. The undo button is to get back to the previous operation. The all hide button is to empty the entire screen. The hide function is to hide the selected structures for easy observation of deep structures. The drag button is to drag the structure for separation. The explosion button is to separate all the structure in the scene from center point. The transparent button is to make the structure transparent. The transparency can be adjusted by dragging the slider. The paint button is to paint all the structure in the scene for differentiation. The frame selected button is to select a specific area by drawing a bounding box around it. For the toolbar on the button, the Contents button is to open or close the systematic anatomy contents. The Add or Subtract signs on the left side of the structure name can be clicked to expand or collapse the table of contents. Click on the entry and the Add or Subtract sign will appear on the right side to the structure name. The Add sign is to row all the anatomical structures corresponding to the structure. The Subtract sign is to delete all the corresponding anatomical structures in the scene. All structure in the directory can be loaded. The Pronunciation button is to obtain the English pronunciation of the structure. The Draw button is to freely write or paint the model. Hello! The Find button is to search for the structure you want by enter the English name of the structure. Other structure in the scene is transparent to make it easier to see the structure you have found. The Section button is to open the human body section, which showing the coronal panel, sagittal panel, and transverse panel. Each section can be enlarged to view. The three sections are related into 3D structure. A dictionary, our virtual anatomy table, contains abundant learning resources, which are divided into 3 modules: clinical case, anatomical video, and autonomous learning. The clinical case module displays clinical data and displays 98 cases. The clinical case data includes reconstruction models of clinical case images, model data on normal human bodies, CT images, and case description. The anatomical video module contains more than 130 anatomy animation micro courses.
Dissection of the neck.
This video displays in detail the operation methods, procedures, and related structures of systematic or regional anatomy, enabling students to vividly and comprehensively grasp the knowledge of human anatomy structures. The anatomy learning modules pursue a set of courseware written by system anatomy and regional anatomy. Each anatomical structure is marked with textual description and key structure annotation, with the English name and English pronunciation of each anatomical structures. Moreover, it has built-in exercise with content including theoretical exercise, specimen exercise. The definition button is to obtain the English name and pronunciation of the structure by clicking on different anatomical structures. The red dot on the structure is to knowledge point. You can view the corresponding content by clicking it. The video button is to view the video corresponding to the current scene content. That's all for the basic information and operation of our MC302 virtual anatomy table. Let's come to the FAQs part right now. How long is the warranty period of your virtual anatomy table? The warranty period is 1 year. During the warranty area, we are responsible for the repairing or replacing the device that fails to operate as specified due to defects in material, workmanship, or design. However, if damage is caused by human factors or improper operation, we will charge a fee for repair or hardware replacement. The specific costs include components, labor, transportation, and in the case of hardware replacement, shopping, and the cost of the hardware itself. 2. How can I reinstall the software when the software gets wrong during the operation? We will send a mobile hard disk, which contains the software and the installation instruction to you. Follow the instruction, you can easily install the software. If you are still puzzled with the installation, our engineer can help you provide the remote assistance for you. Alternatively, you can also download the software from our cloud server. However, please note that the software is very large, several hundred gigabytes, so it may take a long time to complete the download if your internet is slow. Do you offer free update for the software? We offer free software upgrade service, provided that updates to the original modules have been made. But if you want to add new modules, we charge for the addition of new modules. For example, if the device doesn't have the animal modules, but you want to add it, we will charge for this. Hope these FAQs are helpful to you. If you have any other question, please contact us for aid. From the above introduction, you must have discovered that our products have many advantages. Many customers who have purchased our products are very satisfied. For example, this is the feedback from our customer who purchased this product in Uzbekistan. You can see. And at MECANMED, we strive to be the China's premier one-stop medical supplier. Our mission is to improve global healthcare accessibility by providing high-quality equipment built on principles of honesty, responsibility, efficiency, and mutual benefit. Thank you for joining our virtual anatomy table live stream. We're excited to announce our upcoming participation in a medical exhibition, DNEF China International Medical Equipment Fair 2025. It's at 26 to 29 September. Looking forward to see you there. The next live broadcast is on October 15th, when my colleague Jocelyn will introduce the laboratory equipment. Thanks for your watching. Bye. Cô